We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. It should be a good Diamond Dynasty matchup tonight between New York City and the Dominican Republic. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, digging in, Cal Ripken. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr.
First pitch on its way. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. They'll try again, 1-2. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first. Stepping into the box, Marlon Vasquez, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Grounded up the first baseline. Freeman's got it. The second for 1. On to Freeman, and they get the double play. Here's Albert now, trying to get him started again following the double play. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one got a piece of him. Digging in, Jose Bautista. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Striding in, John Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down the way.
Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
And he misses there, 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. The pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And that's off the left field foul pole. A home run. Stepping up now, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Into the box now, Robinson Cano, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Hit to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are two away now. Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start off the inning now against Edinson Volquez.
Third baseman.
Oh, and that's behind his head. And that'll get a glare. It's ball one. The 1-2 pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. The 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Volquez is under it. One away. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Schwarber.
And that sinking fastball didn't sink. It stayed high. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Ripken fields it cleanly. Throw to Pujols is going to be in. Here's Nelson Cruz now as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Ground ball right into the shift. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Edinson Volquez. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cal Ripken. He singled his last time up. Popped high in the air. Machado shading to his right. But it's the catcher that gets there to haul it in. And here's Robbie Cano now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Robinson.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
Cano moving to his right. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. Grounded back up the middle. Ripken ranging up the middle, and a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Now in the box, John Vasquez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a bunt attempt here. 2 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And stepping into the box, Marlon Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Marlon.
Here's the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Harper coming on. 1 away. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. Now the pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Oh, and he misses it. So striding forward now, Jose Bautista comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled off. Pujols stands at first with 1 out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settle with just the 1 out. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High pop up. Schwarber has got it, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right, Harper.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Bautista. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Now the 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. High in the air into shallow left center. Bautista coming on. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the inning. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Now batting
at the plate, Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz.
As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. The 0-1 delivery. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The count now at 2-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone. Into the box, Edinson Volquez. First offering on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Ready now, Manny Machado. He popped out at his first trip. Ready, here's the first offering. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz sprinting after it. 1 out. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Standing in, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike 1.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you,
and he's into second safely with a stolen base. Pulled toward right center field. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cal Ripken. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola. And he fouls this one off. Now the pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Martinez has a read on it. 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Marlon Vasquez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. And it's fouled away. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Sliced hard on the ground. Vasquez is up with it. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Albert Pujols. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. First pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Here's the 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And that one just missed outside.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Drilled down the line. Taken in by Machado. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping in, Aaron Nola. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Lays off. 2-2 now. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. Ready for another chance? John Vasquez. He's a diamond caliber player who, it's safe to say, is one of the best contact hitters in the game. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air out to left field. Bautista giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Volquez sets. 2-0 on its way. Turned on down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And Bautista's throw will not get there in time. He's in there at third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman, and their runners at the corners now. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he takes strike 2. Harper at third, Martinez at second, Freeman at first, 2 out in the inning.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third, so the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Volquez is there as he makes the catch. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. Cano waits on the first pitch. Nope. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Harper will get there and he puts it away to retire. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now batting, Nelson Cruz. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
chopped at the plate. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out. So striding in, Robinson Cano. Britton pauses. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and one strike. Two out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Nola. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This is skied into short left center. Ripken over to his left, and that retires the side. Standing in, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a good one today in Diamond Dynasty between the Undertakers and the Aces. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head. Striding in, John Vasquez. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Dominican Republic, shortstop, John Vasquez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Fouled off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And this will be fouled away. Here's another 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Reined in. Throw on to first by Cano, and there's the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in now the third baseman Manny Machado. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball one. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, you could tell his eyes lit up on that ball right there. It was a little up, but it was out over the plate. Tough pitch to pull, and this guy's known for going deep pull side.
So stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bounce it to the left side. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Right back to work as the shortstop, Jose Reyes, digs in to lead off the bottom of inning number 1.
The shortstop.
Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Jose Reyes.
I feel like when you're facing a 2-pitch mix like this, sinker changeup, as an offense, the game plan has to be the fact that you have to get something elevated. You know he's not going to beat you with velocity, so it's going to come down to who executes better.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jose Reyes is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. The 1-2 is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Locked him up with the off-speed stuff on that one. Marlon Vasquez becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Back-to-back punch-outs in the bottom of the first. This guy has got his stuff working today. This offense better wake up.
A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
First baseman, Freddie.
Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So digging in now, Nelson Cruz. First offering on its way. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Giro, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different.
Settling in now, Jose Bautista. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. And even 1-1 count to Bautista.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Fastball is looked at for strike two. And here's a curveball looked at, strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
A ball and two strikes. And this is strike three called. Make it 5 straight punch outs. 2 away now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Changeup in for a strike.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. Digging in, Robinson Cano. Cano waits on the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough. Pitch, strike one. It's the outside of the.
Find yourself